Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for this week, the 26th today to March 4th. I'm going to be doing my regular spread just with your first card representing you and your energy, Taurus. Second card represents you, your partner's energy, or the person coming towards your energy, depending if you're single or not. And the third card is going to represent your current situation as a result of these energies. And your fourth card is going to represent your final outcome, like what's coming towards you guys for like near the end of the week and beyond. So, Taurus, your first card is for your energy, the Five of Cups in reverse. Person coming towards you or your lover's energy is the Page of Wands in reverse. The current situation as a result is the Five of Swords in reverse. And the upcoming situation is the Three of Wands in reverse. So here, Taurus, you have your energy as the Five of Cups in reverse. So you are in this kind of funky place of just feeling kind of like, bummed out. You feel like you've regretted something that you've done or something that's happened. You just are like, damn, kind of wish that didn't happen. Well, you're starting to get over it though, because with this card in the reverse, you are now, focusing less on these three cups that have been spilled and overturned, and you're more shifting around toward these two cards and two cups in the back, which are still full and still have much to offer you. Now, with the person coming towards you or your, current lover, they have the Page of Wands in reverse. So they could kind of just be, I feel like with me personally, the Page of Wands is kind of like that's not, they're just like, it's kind of hard to tell where their energy is at right now. They're not coming forward with any offer, and like they're not really sure of anything. Like they don't really have any sense of direction of where they're going right now with the Page of Wands in reverse. They kind of might just feel lost at the moment. And if this is somebody coming towards you with this energy, not somebody that you're already in a relationship with, if you're single, somebody coming towards you with this energy is kind of like, because it's like, if they don't know what they want, if they don't know where they're going, where they're heading, why aren't they approaching you? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start something with somebody, shouldn't you have, like, some sort of idea of, like, what you want to do? Not just, like, I guess I'll just start talking to this person. Like, don't you just, like, think about it first? Like, consider, like, your state of being. Like, don't you want to be in a good place when you come up to somebody? So, for you that are in a relationship already, Taurus, like, this just might be your partner going through something right now where they're just not feeling quite certain of themselves or their future. They might just, like I said, be feeling a little lost. So it's a little different if you're in a relationship. But if you're single and somebody's coming to you with this energy, let's see what the cards have to say. But with the Five of Swords in reverse, that's the current situation, Taurus. There's coming out of conflict. Somebody who was just like in it to win it and didn't really give a shit about anybody else is now kind of like being like, oh, okay, now I'm starting to see everybody else's perspective on this. Like, like they might be like backtracking a little bit, like trying to come, like they're really thinking about it now. Like they're considering the other perspectives, and they might come up with an apology, they might not. And if this is your energy right now, Taurus, like you're the one who had come out of conflict because you were just like not considering other people's perspectives, you might just kind of feel like, like maybe I need to go around and make some amends. But either way, with the Three of Wands as the final, like with the upcoming energy and like outcome of this full situation, it's more like just not like, again, like the lack of planning that I saw with the Page of Wands, like just not being quite certain of what to do, like where to go, like can't really see what's ahead of you. And there might be just like some kind of there might be some obstacles coming towards you guys. Like there just might be some like delays in progression between you two, whether you're like single and this is somebody new or somebody you've already been with. But with you, Taurus, you have the Empress as your clarifier, which is pretty fitting. So even though, you know, you're coming out of this energy of just kind of feeling like down and out, like you're missing out, you lost a lot, but you are still within your, like, I feel like just Taurus and the Empress go well together because, you know, she is the mother of the universe. She does have that very, like, nurturing energy, but she's also, you know, she's not a complete softie. Like, she still is governing. She's definitely not, she's not super, I wouldn't call the Empress super emotional. I see her more as just like, you know, a soft and loving mother, but also a mother that will, like, you know, she's like your rock, but at the same time, like, she's not going to let you get away with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like a pretty well balanced mom. And with you having this energy, like, you know, you still are recognizing in yourself like a very loving, warm, happy, like joyous person, but you know, you still understand like limitations and boundaries. So maybe now you're coming to realize you were upset because you weren't setting certain boundaries for yourself before, and it caused you to feel a certain amount of loss. So now perhaps you are in Taurus in this energy of understanding what boundaries you need to like feel in alignment with yourself. And with your partner, you have the Hermit card. So with them feeling lost and not really too certain of what's going on, they're turning in towards themselves and just kind of like seeking what they need and what's like just like truly going on with them. Instead of trying to see is a problem in the outside world, they're recognizing that there has to come from a change within. So they are not going to be quite as, they might seem a little bit detached at this moment, you know, like a little far away when you speak to them, or they just kind of like space out a little bit, but they also might just physically be like not trying to hang out at the moment because they are trying to take some time for themselves to heal and see what's going on inside. And so with the current situation, you have the Five of Swords and now you have the Page of Swords. So there is some conflict, and I feel like whatever it was, it kind of like just came through kind of like, it was pretty quick moving, you know, it started fast and it was kind of messy maybe, and then it was over. So it wasn't something that was drawn out for quite some time, but still it had a lasting effect. And with the Page of Swords, there's always, you know, that most people say, and I agree, like that energy of just like watching, like it could be spying, yeah, but it could just be more like watching and waiting to see what they want to say, if they want to say anything. So Taurus, like if you're now realizing that you've hurt somebody, you might just kind of be watching to see how they're doing and how they're reacting towards you, to see how you should exactly respond and like, you know, how you should apologize. Or it could be the other way around, and they have this energy with you. Either way, somebody is coming out of conflict, and I feel like they know they were in the wrong, and now they are trying to see how to make things right because they are concerned. And with the upcoming energy for you guys, you have the World. So even though right now things are not really, you know, there's not much foresight, can't really see where you're headed, there's not too much going on, but there is a World, so there is, you know, a certain amount of success going to be involved. Like there is, if this is a relationship that's been happening, like there could have been, you know, more times where you felt like things were better than this moment. And that's just part of relationships in life. So this World card is a reminder that things do and will come together for the greater good. And right now it doesn't look like the greater good is you guys splitting up, but let me finish drawing all the cards and we'll see. But if this is somebody that's new, Taurus, the World could also just be that, you know, though right now it seems like, you know, nothing really makes sense, and you don't really know, or they don't really know, like, where you guys are headed, and it's just not really going anywhere. It is for the greater good, and it's for a right reason. And if it's meant to go somewhere, it will. But right now, it's just looking a little, maybe I spoke too fast, because you have the Two of Cups here with that energy of just, equal emotional reciprocation. And people like to call this a soulmate card. And, I see soulmates as not necessarily being life partners. And, like, soulmates are people who are put into your lives to teach you lessons. They're there because they hold great significance in, like, forming you as a person. So, here with the soulmate, I feel like I'll wait to see what I say about life partner or not. But here you have the soulmate energies, Taurus, because you are coming together with this person and you see that matching energy in them. Now, whether or not they're giving it to you right now because of their own personal issues is another story, but there is that soulmate connection. And it's not like, you're not imagining it. It's definitely there. But like I said, there are many soulmates in your life, romantic and otherwise. So that's not to say that this is a life partnership, Taurus. This is just to say that there is a soulmate connection there. And you are trying to, even though you're coming out of this energy of, feeling like you lost so much, you still have the Empress energy and you are able to grow things. You're able in yourself, nurture and take care. And within doing that, you are able to meet somebody with a full cup. Now, with your lover who's coming towards you, they have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this person is not coming to you with a love offer at the moment. I'm not saying this is for 1 week, so things can always change. But as of right now, Taurus, the person you're with or person coming towards you is not able to give you the cup that you are trying to match them with. Like, right now theirs is upside down, so like it's spilling out, and there is not going to be any, like, they're coming towards you, either way. Like, they are going to approach you. They might approach you on the subject, but either way, they aren't able to offer any emotions at this time. And then with your current situation, you also have the Queen of Pentacles. So this, again, is mirroring the Empress energy of just, growth, nurturing, love, like, warm-heartedness. But with the current situation, like, I feel, like I said, whoever is coming out of this energy and now is, like, kind of just, like, watching and waiting to see what happens, like, after this conflict between the two of you or between you and somebody else, which is affecting this relationship, or this new person coming to try to form a relationship. Somebody is just kind of, like, on the sidelines, like, seeing, like, well, like, they're thinking and contemplating a lot, like, seeing, like, let's see where this goes before, I go all out with everything. And with the Queen of Pentacles, though, it does show that there is, like, either way, like, the underlying, there's potential there for growth. And there is that desire for something a little more committed and long-term as well. And then with your final clarifier for the final outcome, Taurus, you have the Nine of Swords in the Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh my God. Yeah. So with the World here and the Three of Wands in reverse, it's like you're coming out of this energy, or you both are coming out of the energy of feeling like kind of trapped in a situation, feeling like bonded in some way that didn't quite feel right. And with the World here, I feel like that means that it's all necessary, like I said, for the greater good, though, like for whatever is coming for you, like this all needed to happen. So with the, feel like, you might not have foresight right now. The two of you might not see anything quite clearly in your future because there's still some things that need to be tended to with this breaking free. I feel like there might be a call for a little more freedom and independence. I don't really see any signs of a like codependent relationship or anything like that here, but it could have been so in the past, and it could have just made a turn for the better recently, and this is like you starting to come out of that energy, Taurus. Or it could just be needing to like travel and experience new things. The world can like literally mean traveling, yeah. So, or coming up, there will be some traveling going on that will help gain like more perhaps perspective, or just like a much needed reset, and help to ground and center everybody here so that you guys can come together in like a more stable union. Because I feel like right now, Taurus, you are doing pretty well. You know, even though you're coming out of some crap, like, that's okay. That's what happens in life. But I feel like right now your partner is the one that's kind of like, I can't do this right now. Or whoever's coming towards you is like, like, I can't give it my all. And whatever conflict happened did kind of put somebody, like, on the fence, and they might just not be as emotionally invested at this moment. But I do see, like, there is still potential for things to go somewhere here. And I feel like, Taurus, your advice is more along the lines of, if this is you that needs to apologize, like, don't waste too much time waiting to see. Like, definitely speak on it. And just give this person the space they need. If they're with you already, you know, like I said, communication, but also, like, don't try to push them too much. If this is somebody coming in, somebody new, like, are you really going to accept somebody's love offer at this moment when they don't really have any love to offer, and they're kind of just like unsure, uncertain, and kind of like introverted? If this is you, you're single, somebody coming towards you like this, or somebody from your past coming towards you like this, I would say nah, like, just, this looks like a wait and see what happens kind of situation. And if you're with this person, you know, patience is what I see, like, still like the waiting, like, but still communication is key. But you do have the soulmate connection here, like I said, so I wouldn't be too quick to, like, you know, toss them to the side forever. But, you know, just definitely keep that in mind. So, Taurus, I hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe. If it didn't, that's okay. You know, you could always order a personal reading. I have the information down below in the description, and I have not full, but like mostly available for this week for readings. And yeah, so I will see you on the 5th of March, Taurus. I hope this week treats you well, and yep, much love.